What's the deal? What's the deal? This your boy 18 Willing with your boy Truck Mafia. You already know what's the deal. So I've been MIA. He said I've been MIA. That's the damn truth, man. We've been trying to figure this thing called social media out, trying to figure everything out, dude. Life. It's been life on my end. How life been going for you on your end, brother?
It's been terrible. Uh, I don't know if you told them already, but TikTok they would ban my account, and I don't know if I should make another one. I don't. I'm starting to feel like TikTok wasn't really irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? They were paying that little $200-300 they were giving. They the checks was all right, but at the same time, it's like, dang, y'all banned me for. I ain't even do nothing. My account was hacked. Somebody like changed my information. They posted something, and it just TikTok just banned me altogether. But
How do you
nevertheless,
how do you get your TikTok back? You know?
I don't even know. I'm still going through a process. I know you got to email somebody out, and you got to wait till they respond. They got like 48 hours, I think. So, but nevertheless, I had a lot of people call, a lot of people concerned, asking me about my account, my TikTok, and I don't know if I should make another one. I just don't know. I'm gonna let the people decide if should I come back to TikTok or not, or should I focus on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I feel like those other social media platforms have a lot more substance than just TikTok.
No doubt.
But since then, I haven't been posting anything.
So can I say this? Let's
What do
keep the money rolling, bro. You getting the money off there, you might as well grab a bag off there, grab a bag off of here, grab your bag off of YouTube, IG. Just make another account. You put in a lot of work, bro. You was at damn near 20,000 followers if you round it up a little bit.
Man, is it worth it? The headache though, because you got to think when you creating content, you letting people inside of your life, and not only you bringing them along, you working for them. That shit get tiresome sometimes. Even though I do pre-record content and post at a later date, that shit be stifling, bro. And my kids, they see and watch me, and even when we out in the general public, they sometimes they how your children, they want you to themselves versus somebody walking up on you. Hey, dude, don't I know you? Hey, bro, keep up dapping me up. Like, dang, we can't go nowhere. Somebody always know you. I'm like, yo, that's just the nature of the beast. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit don't feel good though. When you out there, you come on, tell the truth, keep it real.
Mm, to
Yeah.
to me it do, but to them, they get irritated. They get irritated. Like, dang, I can't go nowhere. Somebody always walking up on you or dapping you up, or we just can't have no privacy. Nah, ain't no privacy around here. I'm exposing everything.
Yeah.
But
So I wanted to kick it about like in trucking, man. How do you feel about trucking right now at this current moment? Because I think we both going through like a parallel universe type shit. What's going on, brother?
I want to cry.
Is you like
Oh, oh, it's just fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Uh, shit. I lost my truck. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Owner op game. Back to the company shit. Being a company hoe. You know what I'm saying? We back to the drawing board on finding another truck and
mm,
keeping the hustle. I jumped off in the dump truck game. Them boy put in some work. Them boy work. Them boy work. I'm talking about like I pat them on the back because they actually get it in. And driving a manual in traffic every day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And like some of these rock quarries that you deliver to these dump sites, they want you to bust up that shit. Like they don't want big huge slabs. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get out, take a sludge hammer, bust up some of that stuff, and just make sure it's separated. But hey, shout out to the dump truck gang. Hey, I commend y'all. Y'all
Man,
work.
shout out to the dump truck gang. All my guys.
Y'all work. But for as the trucking industry, for the newcomers or the old comers, which one?
For us, we just talking about me and you.
Ah,
Me and you right now. Because there's people
bro,
out there that can relate, bro.
I don't think it's gonna get no better, bro. Because what they doing right now, even with the whole what they call docile CDL holders, getting them out of the game, and uh these shady brokers between that the shady brokers and the drivers that undercut other drivers for jobs and loads. It's a mosh pitch, bro. Like
Mm.
you 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 it ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna be right for right now. But I say within the next about 2 to 3 years, yeah, it'll be back. It will be back.
I think I'm going through the same type of shit right now. I feel like this current moment, I just ain't feeling it, bro. Like last time I just was kicking it on my live about that yesterday. Like last time I was out there, bro, it just wasn't right. They continuing to cut the cent per mile as a company driver because the rates sometimes ain't where they wanted to be. So they like, hey yo, can you take a nickel off? Man, bro, if I keep taking a nickel off, I'm not gonna have nothing to bring home. And I'm giving y'all maximum time. You know, I ain't gonna say what we doing, but I'm giving y'all maximum time where I'm tired and I'm driving and I'm doing all of this shit as a truck driver and it's not making no sense. And I want to say this. You said being a company whore. I just felt like a real company whore. I just went to a company that was hauling milk and I did not like it, bro. It's not like over the road. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of paperwork. It's just a lot, bro.
Tell me
And
about it.
I just wasn't feeling it, bro. So look, training, y'all see what happened. We had to catch back up on the damn algorithm because I was in training or whatever. And I get there, you know, the guy you know how they doing trucking, man. They gas
They
like
pump fake you to get you in there. Once you in, they feed you a dream.
for
That's what
sure.
they feed you a dream that you can make an astronaut worth of money and like your work life balance be good. And
Oh
when you
man,
get in there, you actually get in the muck. Oh man, F y'all doing me bad.
that's how it went. And see, and I was happy talking to you, bro. I wasn't even doing no content, but I was kicking it with you. Like, yeah, bro, I'm making about 400-500, sometimes 6. We about to be good, baby. You like, man, you sure you gonna like that shit? I'm like, I'm like,
You know
yeah,
me,
man.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You sure you gonna like that?
Yeah. I get there and the hours, they got the hours for you. But if you working 16 hours a day, realistically,
You a
you're
slave.
definitely you're a slave for sure. You're not gonna look. You only got 24 hours in a day. That means you got 8 hours left, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means it's gonna take you at least 30 minutes to get home. It's gonna take you an hour to eat. It's gonna take you 30 minutes to get in the shower. That means you got 6 hours. You want to kick it with your kid. You want to get some sex from your lady. But then you beat tired. And then you got to get back up and do this shit all over again. Like, come on, huh? We ain't doing that. So, you know, I just told them, man, long story short, they gave me the schedule for the week, the real schedule, which they told me it was only going to be 12 hours. They gave me the real schedule. It had 8 a.m. blank all the way Monday through Monday. And I'm like, yo, I go in at 8. That's cool. What time I get off? He like, well, just prepare for like 14 to probably 16 hours. Nah, bro. No.
Judge gave you the long ride, boss.
Real,
Yo,
man.
I ain't even gonna hold you though. When I was dump trucking, it was like, well, the rock quarries they close about 3, 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But you had to be there at 7 in the morning because a lot of subdivisions, a lot of business. You can't go in until 7. You know, that's work construction hours, and it was just it's a line for this, it's a line for that. You got to wait your turn. Then what killed me is the Chicago traffic, bro. Like you already, and I'm not familiar with like being overweight in a dump truck and like taking certain roads. So it's like I had to be mindful and cautious on like, oh damn, I can go down the street, I can't go down the street, or the cut throughs and all that. It was a nightmare because at the same time, shit, I'm in a manual. I'm switching gears like, and then you know every goddamn red light, I'm trying to at least start out in goddamn fifth or sixth gear because I know I'm heavy. Hell nah, ain't happening, dog. Like you gotta start off at least 2, 3, and then go through all the goddamn gears. That shit was irritating in the motherfucker. And like the speed limit, 35 over here, 25 over here. Oh, you in a school zone. You got to drop down to 20. Now we back up to 45. Now we at 55. Now we back down to 30. And the police, they not going to show you no mercy. They not. Oh, you're a professional driver. You should know better. Come here. Give me your license. It's not for me. I'll go back OTO and stay out 2-3 weeks hauling from coast to coast. But in all due time, hey, life be life,
It do.
I did like coming home though. I just didn't like the commute to work though. That was a 45-minute ride for me every goddamn morning.
Yeesh.
Like, Jesus. 45 minutes to go to work, an hour to go home. Because of traffic. At 3:30, 4 o'clock, oh, you done. I ain't get home to 7:30. I got enough time to eat, take me a shower, and go hit the bed. Go get in that motherfucker. That's why I say shout out to them. I pat them on their back. I came, I saw, I seen what it was. Appreciate y'all for what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all.
That's real though, man. That's real. Like what else can you really say? You seen,
I see.
you did it, you conquered it, but then it's like this shit ain't for me. You at home. I feel like with us being over the road and the experience and that freedom and how easy it is to just our job was easy, bro. Easy check, just bump the dock, open the doors, bump the dock, get unloaded, that type of time, right? So it's either you go back to that and be gone, or you just it's the lesser of two evils, bro. And I'm gonna say this. I think I'm gonna hang my head up, man. I'm gonna say this right here on the trucking industry, man. I'm always gonna be heavily entrenched in it. I think I gotta figure it out from here though. And it's gonna be this content. Mark my word, it's gonna be the content.
On my end, I think I'm being up buying me a day cab, bro. I want me a little day cab. Far as I might go is the next state over, get me a little hotel, and come on back. I'm thinking about just doing a lot of short hauls.
Is it worth it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really need a lot of money no more for my household, but at the same time, I just still want a truck, but not heavy, saturated in trucking.
Yeah.
The highway hustle is in me. That's my bread and butter. That's how I eat. It's just I don't feel like I need to kill myself to make $1,000. You know what I'm saying?
So at what point do you elevate out of the truck? Because at this point, I think me and you both are done with working for anybody, right? Because when you're working for somebody, you getting a little piece of what they of the pie. What
Well,
point? What point are you done when you had it up to here, or are you done when you tapped all the way the fuck out?
I ain't tapped all the way out, but I think once it gets up to here, you done. You cook because things start happening that your aura has changed,
Mm.
and once you start bringing in, you can't mix bad vibes and money, bro, or bad feelings and money because it's almost like you pouring cancer on yourself, especially with your own business. So it's best to leave the negativity at the door and just deal with what you can withstand. You know, everybody taste buds are different. You got a lot of road warriors out there who think like, Trump gonna fix trucking. He's gonna get it back. But common sense should tell you, hey man, you know, you got to wake up one day and see that, hey man, the highway hustle is really the closest thing next to the chain gang now, because
She.
we didn't let it get out of hand. The United States really fucked up trucking, and we didn't gave it to a third world country run trucking now. You got a lot of brothers. I don't know if you seen lately, but it's a lot of company folding. They throwing in big mega carrier, Davidson Express. Uh, I know, Carlin Former and a couple of more. They gone. Bye bye. And a lot of highway hustlers say, "Oh, well, only the strong gonna survive." Hey, bro, it's a difference between being strong and you being a dumbass and throwing away money,
Yeah.
because you can't get that money back that you done blew down and drained, when you could have just, hey, I'm gonna hang my keys up, and like Scrap said, I'm gonna hang my keys up, and we're gonna revisit this later. When things get back right. The
I
market is
think
picking up a little bit though.
I think you got people that's holding on to something that ain't there no more, bro. Like what you said is people that's chasing just the feeling of being trying to hustle, being in a hustle. And it's not cool if you throwing money away. You wishing something don't happen. That's gonna happen. It's inevitable for you to have breakdowns and all of that. You just one breakdown away from a catastrophe. For all my owner operators, you are. Just sit the truck down for a minute and watch the game, or go to a company and just sit the truck down. There's a lot of OGs sitting their trucks down. That's probably about the smartest thing. If you own your truck, sit the equipment down
But
if it's not
I
making
mean,
sense.
my you made a valid, good key point. What about the guys that got them loans, bro? That they got them loans. They got them loans. They did started their own MC. They didn't, what I'm saying, put themselves out there. That now they working for the truck, and they
That's
just
it.
barely making it to get by.
Well, who did the question is, who did they consult with? Because somebody should have told you that, hey, yo, the trucking industry ain't doing good at all. Anybody who asks me, like, hey, yo, I got this amount of money, is it cool to do the trucking? Is it cool to get in the trucking? I'm like, no, not right now. Just cool out and hold it, or invest it into something where you can get it right back. Because no, trucking ain't doing too well right now. And whoever is giving the advice to go get a truck, you wrong. And if you're not consulting with nobody and you just getting the truck, you're still wrong. You know what I'm saying? Any way it goes. So somebody should tell you, look, trucking ain't it right now. You got people, you got people that are saying, oh, trucking about to get good in the next 2 years. Okay, that's the next 2 years. What about now? What are you going to do when you got your insurance and your note running right now? You gonna keep being a dumbass and keep chasing and chasing and chasing and losing? You're not gonna make it to 2 years.
Nah. Your heart gonna bust. They're gonna find your ass in the truck stinking. Doing a wellness check. Police doing a wellness check. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. A lot of people do have hope alive, bro. I don't want to sit here and bash trucking like it's a bad hustle, but as of right now, it's a dumbass hustle. But let's just be honest. Will it get better? Could be. What about your homeboy? He's supposed to fix trucking. Mr. Duffy.
It's a joke to me. Shine Duffy.
Yeah.
How you feel about him? How y'all can we just stop right quick? We need all the truck drivers right now in the middle of what we talking about, in the midst of things. How do y'all feel about Shine Duffy? We need y'all right now in the comments and stamp it with a timestamp of 21:45 because that's the time we talked about that. But go ahead, bro.
Me personally,
Mm-hmm.
he's talking about fixing the ELD, adding, making the ELD more flexible for drivers. And I look at that as a bunch of cockamamie. It's a slap in the face because I don't need no motherfucking stopwatch to tell me when to drive. You know what I'm saying? I think you need to go back to paper if you really want to be correct. But on top of that, why the broker transparency bill hasn't been passed, or why we're not doing anything to fix the whole brokerage portion, because all they're doing is just taking the money, taking the fuel out of the loads.
So let's read something right quick, right? So this was exactly what you're talking about. Say Transportation Secretary launches a HOS flexibility pilot program.
Yes.
So this is Transportation Secretary Shine Duffy announced 2 pilot programs Monday aimed at giving truck drivers more flexibility in hours of service regulation, marking the latest effort in the Trump administration pro-trucker agenda as questions persist about the effectiveness of existing electronic logging devices mandates. What is that going to do though? What is it gonna do when the loads is still? It's just gonna make your ass run more. You're gonna make you run faster. Gonna make you run more unsafe because you already tired. It ain't like people ain't beating the clocks right now. They beating the clocks down right now. And guess what? You got a lot of crashes. You got a lot of accidents happening because people
And
trying
that's
to
not
get
the problem. The ELD really is not the problem. The
nah.
problem is the money, the MONEY. $2 running for $2.50, $2 a mile, even really $3 a mile when diesel is what $4.15 in certain places. On the East Coast, about $6-7. I mean,
Huh?
on the West Coast is about $6-7.
No, diesel. It's probably like I think it was 4 some last time I looked. That's been like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I don't know.
Phoenix and California, they got the same. They starting to work like the same recipe. You got a lot of people moving from LA into Phoenix,
No,
and a lot of
right.
huh?
No, you're right. You're right for sure.
You got a lot of people, a lot of governors and senators and those people who those politicians, they're leaving LA and going straight to Arizona and straight and bringing that genre to Arizona. When the last time you seen Bullhead City and Lake Havasu In Phoenix, bro, they doing a lot of billing.
They are. I'm out there every day. I love it though. But the
Phoenix
thing,
is growing.
it is. This one of the hot spots, bro. If anybody don't know, you know now. And I'm here and I'm watching it and I'm feeling like this shit is turning and it's turning into California for real. And that's why the cost of living is going so high because you got people from California like, cool. This shit is cool and it's right next door. So now rent down there is 2,000, 2,500 a month, 2,750, almost 3 bands for some bullshit. It ain't the best creme de la creme. You take that same 2,500, 3,000, go out to Atlanta. How you gonna live out there, bro?
You live decent. You
Yeah.
can get you a 4 bedroom for about on a nice good piece of property for about uh 18, 16, but you're gonna be in a shaky area and the school's gonna be low value.
That's cool.
But hey, Atlanta to turn into the Hollywood now.
Have it?
They yeah, you gotta really go like Douglasville, Villa Rica, like that the burbs of Atlanta in order to get something decent. I lived in Kennesaw, like Woodstock area. So you're gonna pay. Cobb, certain areas of Cobb, you're gonna pay money. Uh even on the east side, like the Cab area, you're gonna pay. Jonesboro, you're gonna pay. I think they building up Conyers. That whole 20 east, 20 east side, they building that up from Panola Road, slam all the way back to damn near Savannah. And it's almost a social what they call it? Social Circle, Georgia. It's growing. And they want money. I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like what Mr. Duffy is doing is talking to the wrong people, and he actually need to get some drivers who been vetted in and that's out here on the slab currently, and they know the market, they know what's going on, they are seasoned, well seasoned. Let's talk to them. Stop talking to all these goddamn politicians who ain't never set their ass in a seat and drove for a living before. And I just think he's listening to a bunch of rich motherfuckers who, oh, well, my granddaddy, great granddaddy, daddy done drove, and he's been doing it this way for this many years. Cut that shit out, bro.
Please.
You need to take your ass down up to the port and take your ass down up to these truck stops and start asking some questions, man. Talk to the general public. You
We
know,
said that. We said that the last podcast episode, we both said that shit. He need to put his boots on the ground with the real truck drivers that's putting in real work. A log book is not going to help the problem in trucking. It's not.
No.
It's not.
Not at all.
You can have 45 hours out the day. It's still not. We talking about rates. We talking about broker transparency, laws being implemented like ASAP, not fucking being delayed every damn 60 to 120 days, whatever they doing. And that CDL Shorty, he talk about that all the time. You know, we talking about these fake ass rate cons that these companies running on people. Let's investigate that. Let's talk to the people. Shout out to CDL Shorty, man. He got his boots on the ground for real. He out here. You know, he always encouraging, man. That's a good brother right there, man, for real. Because he want to see people of his cloth make it like us. How we kicking the real shit, just real truckers kicking real shit, and we really care about the trucking industry. We really do, because we love this shit. You can see it pouring out our eyes. I say that all the time. All the time.
All the time.
Do we read the rest of this or do we just leave that be?
Go ahead. We got to keep going.
So it says the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration will test split duty period options and flexible sleeper berth configurations through the new programs, which could affect how many manage how many drivers manage their 14-hour driving windows and require rest periods. Protocol development begins in the early 2026 with more than 500 commercial drivers expected to participate. The split duty period pilot program will allow participating drivers to pause their 14-hour window driving window for no less than 30 minutes and no more than 3 hours, while the flexible sleeper berth pilot program explore additional sleeper berth split option beyond the current 8-2 and 7-3 configurations. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit. That's what it sounds like. Because
You can
look, bro,
already do the 7-2. You can you just split it. But so now you allow me to stop my clock. Okay. For 30 minutes to 3 hours. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
who is he talking to? Oh, he talking to Trump. I guess Trump was driving trucks too.
I don't know. I believe he talking to the ATA and JB Hunt and Knight Swift and Warner. That's who he talking to. He talking to them CEOs. He ain't talking to no owner operators and contractors who really get it out the mud, who really see that the industry is falling.
But let's think about this though. You just made a valid point and something just connected in my head. Maybe this ain't for the smaller owner operators and the smaller fleet owners. Maybe this shit is just setting up for the mega companies and the mega carriers.
Now you thinking. Now you see who they want to help.
That's fucked up.
Because they know the contractors, the owner operators, them cowboys, those considered outlaws.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But the thing is, when these mega carriers ain't got no truck in the area, they put that damn load on the load board. When they ain't got no truck in the area and that customer's bitching about getting that freight move, oh, sir, please help me out. Oh, I see you guys. Is that truck still available? You got in the area? Yeah. I want $20 a mile, sir. For me, I gotta put my shoes on, lay my boots up, and I'm charging you. Anderson, I know it's a late fee on the load. I need money. If
And
not, I'm hanging up in their face.
you know what? And that's genius though. And that's what I used to do that shit. Wait to the last minute and call it. Oh, you still on the load board? I seen you this morning. You on a load board? What you? Oh, it's $3. No,
it ain't been moved all day.
It ain't been moved all day. We gonna because we can use that as a option to negotiate a better rate. Go ahead and get that. Call them at 12, 1 o'clock. Yeah, you still here, huh? I'm not gonna say that. Hey, how you doing? I just seen a load on it. Yeah. How long has it been sitting there? Is this the same load that's been sitting there that was posted at 4 a.m.? What's wrong with it? Oh, nothing's wrong with it. Woo, why? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay, we could do because I saw it there for this much. Can we do this? If not, I'll talk to you later.
Maybe, you gotta think brokers are dirty. Just because just because you sign that rate card, don't mean you finna, boy, you better have jetpack fuel to go get that pick that bitch up. If not, they gonna call you. Hey, sir, they canceled the load.
Hey, how they do Nate the other day, bro?
Hey, sir, we canceled the load. Thank you.
Man, that shit's sad, bro. That shit's sad. That's crazy.
Meanwhile, somebody else did call in. Hey, you still got that load? Yeah, I still got it. Oh, I'll let you take it for $1,800. Yeah, come on, get you. I need to get back home anyway.
They undercutted your ass. You thought you was getting that 26 to somebody said they'd take it for 18.
They'll take it for 18.
Golly.
You gotta think when you call in by the load with a broker, he got you. It's like Marco Polo's situation.
How so?
You think you got me, but I got you. Then they thought, oh, broker transparency, ain't no goddamn broker transparency. That shit is a myth. That's basically like, oh, here go y'all something so you can shut y'all potholes up, stop bitching, and do what I tell y'all to do. That's basically what that was.
So I got a question. Once broker transparency take place, how is trucking gonna look?
Not no better. That shit is a gimmick. And do you really think that them brokers can tell you how much money they making off your back?
Nah.
Let's be upfront now. You really think when you call about a load, and the load might have paid me 10,000, that I'm finna tell you that the load paid 10,000? I'm gonna let your ass sign that rate confirm, and then I'm gonna send it to you and let you see the 10 bands. If not, put it back on the dock. I'll find me another driver. Thank you.
So what do that look like though? Once they do that, okay, it's broker transparency. You got the load. You the broker. I'm the owner operator. I call you. Hey yo, you still got that load for? Is it still the rate still 10,000?
No, sir.
How can you do that? You got to be transparent, bro. What you mean? No.
You hold on. You really think I'm finna post my load on the load board for 10 band? Hell no.
Man,
No.
when that's gonna be the law. You got to show me what you getting it for.
After you sign the rate con, then I'll show you.
So you go, oh, I see what you saying. They gonna make you sign a rate con first, and then they gonna show you.
After what we negotiate for?
It's already,
After we negotiate, then I'll show you. Until then, I'm not showing you nothing.
That's the transparency.
Until you locked in on this rate.
Yeah. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of bullshit in the game. Then you're gonna have drivers doing real bullshit, like, all right, well, I'm not going to get it.
That's breach of contract. You done signed my rate con.
Damn.
Now I'm finna get on this bitch and blast your motherfucking company. Who you work for again? 18 Wheeler LLC transportation. Broke breach of contract on 9/21 at such and such time. The driver is da 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 da. They're gonna write you a new one, and you know what? You're not gonna be able to book future loads with other
stamp. Now you calling TQL. Now you see a gravy ass load. Ain't you just? Then you just.
Hey, what's your MC number? What's your MC number?
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay. This is you. And they look at your CSA score.
Oh no. You
sorry, sir. We can no deal with you. Have a nice day though.
Or they go be trying to Jew you with the with the rates.
Hey, this shit is stupid. Because you remember back in 2021, at first you had to have what? I think it was 650,000 in insurance. Then they switched the game up. The broker switched the game. Oh no, you gotta have a million.
A million.
So now I had to call the insurance company and say, hey, I need my goddamn insurance up to $1 million, or I can't pick up this damn load. What? Yes, broker telling me I need to have $1 million insurance policy.
Mm-hmm.
What? Mr. Burke's gonna cost you how much I gotta pay? We need $1,500 right now in order you get $1 million policy, or we can bill you on your next pay cycle.
Go ahead, bill me, because we're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it.
We're gonna get that chili bowl for real. For real, for real.
We're gonna make
For real.
it. And that right there was a slap in the face. All brokers talk, oh, you gotta have $1 million policy to pick up this load. Man, get the fuck out of here. No. The transparency shit, that shit is another joke. To be honest with you, since we're federally regulated, I feel like they need to create a database system for all loads.
Just one.
Just one.
Ooh.
Do away with DAT, freight waves, and all these different apps you can download. I think give it back to the shippers and receivers and let them create their own motherfucking logistics department. You know, that way you're dealing with the actual shipper.
So are we talking about, okay, say JBS got their own loads over here. So you go to JBS load board and you say, all right, boom, that's where it's at. Or Costco got their own load board. Or we can't say TQL. Fucking
Walmart, Costco, even the port, they all use one database. So if they got loads, somebody in that logistics department can upload those loads to that one federal government website. And hey, this is the load. This is how much it's paying. Pick up, drop off time. This is how many hours you got to deliver. Because when you do government contracts, they go by hours. You know what I'm saying? They don't have like no certain day. You know what I'm saying? When you pick up some government, oh, you got 14, 24 hours to deliver the load. You know what I'm saying? And I think he needs to go back to that, where you should have an expected date and time. That's it. Give it back to the government. How about that? Since they already got them taking taxes and whooping me over the head with state and federal and all that. Give it back to the government and let them PhD motherfuckers figure that shit out.
They'll figure it out. Since they already micromanaging trucking, they might as well. It might take some time for them to do that, but it will be less chaos, and then it will be no broker. It'll be broker transparency because it wouldn't be none. You go straight direct to the source, and guess what? We can bid on this thing like real G's do.
Just and like how they got what's that government website? USAjobs.gov. Give it to them. Give it to the people who manage that. You know? That way, hey, it ain't no more JB Hunt putting loads on the damn load board for $500, going 900 miles. You know? Schneider and Warner, Stevenson, and all these other different buku companies. Oh, we have our own brokerage department. We brokerage our own freight, and that'll stop a lot of that shit that's going on with Super Ego too.
Man, Super Ego, they terrible. They get down real. Which one? I done seen a lot of them, bro. Since we've been talking about this shit, I done seen a lot of drivers. They've been abandoning their trucks.
Man, this one guy went over there, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Super Ego, you get the truck. Oh, you book your own freight using their app. They log in using the Super Ego load board, and they tearing his ass up out the frame. Now he running outlaw, flipping the clock, all that goofy shit. Motherfucker ain't been paid in almost 2-3 weeks. Just running low.
Shit. Can you use your own factoring company though? That's the question.
I don't think so.
You got to use they
it's all in-house. And when you working for somebody in-house, it's kind of like you working on a merit system. You know what I'm saying? You know, you working on an honor system with them people. You sign all this documentation, but you working to thinking that they're gonna do the right thing is pay you.
and they ain't doing the right thing. What they doing is, I used to tell, man, it's like the game. Though I'm gonna say this, you know, I'm from the city, man. I'm from Detroit. That's just like I'm working with two different people. I'm getting work from you, and I'm getting work from somewhere else. I'm using your money to get larger up with my other guy, and I'm using his money to get larger with you sometimes. You double clutching, and you're not supposed to do that. What they doing is taking the money when you done with your lows and probably further in their business, and then they just waiting that 2 weeks and they gonna give you yours. Hopefully that's what they doing. Because if they take a little longer than 2-3 weeks to cut you your money, you definitely running at a deficit. You can't run no goddamn company, especially a trucking company. You 2-3 weeks behind on some damn checks. Come on now.
especially, especially if it's Friday and you got to load in that trailer and you supposed to get paid that day, and that load still got to get delivered. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that load
You
ain't
working
getting
for free.
for sure.
Uh, I think now is the time for us to be vigilant. You know, it's a lot of newcomers that then came off to the game. It's a lot of, and you can see the Instagrams, the Facebook. It's a lot of women have stepped off into the trucking game, bro,
Mm-hmm.
and they leaving their old industry jobs. Some leaving security, police officers jumping off in the trucking, nurses jumping off in the trucking. Hell, I even seen a dude was a doctor. One dude was a certified doctor. Left, joined trucking. You know, joined the highway hustle. Him and his wife. Lady got a master's degree and graduated magna cum laude. Now she's behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler.
You think she regret that shit?
Hmm?
Think she regretting that shit?
Probably now she is.
Who is? I just want to say this, man. Who is telling y'all and encouraging y'all to jump in the trucking? Like, who are y'all watching? Because it can't be us.
Man, they no folk looking at old ass success story back from 2020, pre-COVID. And they looking at pandemic money. They seeing people that got rich. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I got rich off pandemic money. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it was a good era, you know. Now, shit, motherfucker scratching my head around this bitch. Keep it float, you know.
I want to say this too, though. That pandemic era was a good era, but isn't it? And there's a lot of people who came up and they still up to this day, and that's probably what they seeing. Like, oh, such and such did it, and that's the why him not me thing. Such and such did it. He got a nice house now. He don't even do trucking no more. He don't even mess with trucking no more. Look at all of these guys like what is the guy? Alex Gray Energy, right? He got in the truck and he sold y'all on trucking. And I talked about this guy before. My father even, I'm like, no, you gotta start off driving the truck. You cannot sell no courses to nobody. And you cannot just teach trucking. You have to be in trucking. You gotta bleed. You gotta sweat. You gotta cry in this shit in order to pick it up. You cannot,
Correct.
this can't be taught to you by text. You have to be actually in the game. And those are the people who encourage these people that's in here now to get in the trucking, and now they looking like boo boo the fool. You didn't got a PhD, you got a master's degree, you a doctor, you a lawyer, you a police officer. Stay doing that. Trucking is not what y'all think it is. Y'all looking from the outside in. The ones who really love it, we love it. We here talking about trucking. We not even in the truck. That's how much we love trucking. But you have to love it like that. And when you get your ass behind that seat and start driving, and some of these instances occur where you had no idea what that was gonna happen, whether you a driver or you're owner operator and you own a fleet or just own a truck and you see somebody disrespecting your stuff and just getting out and quitting on you every 5 seconds. They ain't tell you about that though. But
Mm-hmm.
they, oh yeah, I got drivers, I got this, I got that. They ain't telling you the problems that they having out of the driver. People quitting, they gotta go recover their equipment in a whole nother state. Get up out their sleep, have to get on a flight. and stop their whole life and go get to recover the truck. And guess what? If you don't have your CDL, you're gonna have to find another driver to recover your shit. They don't tell you that. Y'all need to stop doing that, man. And it's pissing me off for real. Shit is
bro.
crazy.
You can't get mad. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad because people, you know, that have notions and hunches and shit. Uh, and a lot of people thinking that, you know, trucking gonna take them to a great, better future, bro. Uh, you got a lot of people that then gave up they homes and cars and doing the whole nomad thing in trucking, just living out of the truck and just stacking money. You know, some people are having a great success story behind it. Then you got some people who just doing it because they feel like, oh, it's a great way. But when you self isolate yourself like that, that shit start fucking with you mentally. You look up. Go ahead.
What you said is genius. That's the only way right now that you're gonna stack up in trucking is if you stop everything that you're doing and you and your significant other get on that truck and roll it on out. Y'all got a plan for 2 years, 3, 4 years, and y'all gonna stack it up. That's golden. That's golden. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, but look at the self isolation you doing. Yeah, you traveling, you stacking that money, but hey, you gonna miss birthdays, quinceañeras, parties, events, funerals. You gonna miss having that home to come home to just get away from the traffic, the road, the dirty side of trucking. You know what I'm saying? When you being at home, you get a sense of relief. Damn, I ain't got to get in no motherfucking rig today. You know what I'm
For sure.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with the world because when you leave your home, you're dealing with the world. What's on the outside is what's on the outside. And whatever come your way, that's what the devil bringing that day. I'm a firm believer that that's what the devil brought to me. So straight up bullshit this morning. So we gonna bullshit all day. How you start your day, you want to end your day, but is trucking gonna get better, folk now? For the ones who come in the trucking with a plan, hey, kudos to you, more power to you. I wish you all the blessings and success. Let me know how your journey working out. You know, let me know how your journey working out. A lot of folk taking their money and running overseas. I ain't tell you about that. Lady hit jackpot for a couple 100,000. She told honey like, "Hey, we moving to Africa. I want to move to Sudan." Her husband said, "I ain't going no goddamn Africa." She said, "All right, then, bye. Here go your divorce." Now the lady, shit, damn near a little small millionaire over there in Africa.
That's
Took
what
her
we got.
money and built their own subdivision.
Hey, that's what we've come to. I just had, and that's crazy that we didn't even. This shit is so organic. This conversation that we having. I just talked to a guy from California. He live in California, but he came here through Mexico, and we was just kicking it. He like, man, this country. I thought it was gonna be an American dream. It's turned out to be an American nightmare. He said, I'm thinking about doing is working for the next couple more months, not paying none of my bills, and going back over to Mexico and just leaving this shit here. And I thought about it at first. I'm like, man, hell no. But then I asked him, like, shit, how much do it cost to live over there? He like, about $800 to $2,000 a month. You have a good life over there. You have a good life. That's with food, with your utilities and everything. He said
Hey, so
800. Go ahead.
so with that being said, do
Mm-hmm.
you feel like what Mr. Trump is doing right?
As far as what he doing with the illegal immigrants or what part, bro?
That
I mean, in so many ways, he I see where he coming from, and it's sad to say that, but when you look at it, if you get all the illegal immigrants out of here, it makes room for everybody else, especially in trucking. You know how my mind was off of the when we was talking about, yeah, I'm like, man, hell no, let them stay. But there has to be some type of sacrifice for the greater good. And the sacrifice is, hey, man, we want y'all here, but y'all gotta go. The illegal immigrants. If you've been here and you've made a family and all of that, that's cool, you legal. But we got to do it the right way. In order for the American people to be able to provide for their families and put food on the table. Look at the trucking industry. We got all of these illegal immigrants that's in trucking, and they here on what, a B1 visa. They're here
I think
and
so.
they ain't left. That's why the rates is so, bro. The rates is fucked up because of this.
They
It's an
booking loads. Them boys booking loads.
they booking loads for nothing.
They booking loads.
It's 5 or 6 of them on the truck. Man, let me stop that. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to be funny because this shit's serious. It's 3 of them on the truck, and they're booking loads left and right, and they can run that truck all day and book cheap freight all day. And what we doing? We sitting here complaining about not, the rates being low. When you got people that's willing to do anything for a little bit of nothing, ain't gonna be no room for you no more.
Hey, man, it was a guy on Facebook. He was talking about how he was talking about like how these Mexicans trucking companies, they come over here and like they get a load, right? They tags and shit 100% legit to bring a load over here. Once they come over here, they never go back. That truck never goes back to Mexico where they from. It stays over here and continues to book freight inside of the United States.
That's crazy.
You got Canadian drivers over here now that cross over from Canada and continue taking loads throughout the USA. So it's like, what it leave us? Shit, what we would just sit back, let all the immigrants do all the work and just get fat, huh? Go be a Walmart door greeter. Hey, welcome.
The
Bro,
thing
the shit.
is,
If I don't know if you've seen the ice raid down in Georgia, in Savannah, at the Hyundai plant.
Hyundai play. Yep.
475 Korean workers. Oh, their job was just to be there to teach the Americans. Ain't no way, man. Them folk had houses, cars, money out the ass, probably. Living better than somebody that's living in the projects right now. And New York City got a lot of projects, bro. Just as well as California and any other place around the world.
And they talking about you see what we just full circled this shit. And Shine Duffy just wanted to change the HOS.
Hours of service, yeah.
Hours of service, bro. You need to change more than the hours of service. This is deeper than that, right? Start somewhere deeper. This is just a scratch on the surface. We talking about are we talking about hours of service?
Hours of service. You can manipulate your clock when you get ready. Man,
all day.
Fuck that.
All day.
Where the money at?
And if they would put all and just listen to me here. Listen, y'all. If y'all put the same amount of energy that y'all put at the Hyundai plant into trucking, y'all probably get way more than 450 people. Y'all can get way more than that. Because they got trucks, man. They got trucks, they own companies. And guess what? They rolling. They living better than American is living in America. So if y'all really want to talk, Shine Duffy, we here to talk to you. We want to talk to you. And we ain't scared to talk to you.
Man, I wish you could set up an interview. I would love to talk to him.
Man, somebody get Shine Duffy. Somebody get him on the horn. We gonna talk to you, Shine Duffy. We ain't scared to talk to you either. Goddamn, come on down here, front line, put your boots on the ground. Let's go out and talk. I'll take you. Me and Mafia, he gonna fly out here from Chicago. We gonna take you on the ground with the real people getting real complaints about what's really going on in the trucking industry. Let's talk to these guys that's been putting their trucks on the side and asking them, why haven't you been running with your MC? Why?
A lot of folks scared, bro. A lot of folks scared to even start up an MC, bro.
They should be, especially now, because you're gonna fail. I know you. You got a high. I don't want to wish that on nobody, but you got a high
No, you,
chance of
no, you was
failing.
right. You're gonna fail.
You got a high chance. I hope you make it, but it's
Well,
probably a 90.
you're gonna be filing bankruptcy in the next 90 days. 90 days.
God damn.
Like old boy said off what's you know you done fucked up, Bernie. You know you done fucked up.
You said 10 o'clock, right? You was there at 10.
You bought the bottle at 10:14.
At 12:14, I bought the bottle. I bought the bottle.
You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up.
At least we can laugh about it though. I would lie. I would
Trucking
love.
has really ruined some households this past little season. Let's just be real. Trucking has really ruined some households. Got a lot of people folding. A lot of owner operators have really gotten out of the game, selling off all the equipment. Even right now, me being in Chicago, bro, I've never seen so many shops that was ran by a lot of Serbians and Lithuanians and Russian community. They selling off all the equipment, bro. I don't know because they visas fucked up or what, or they trying to recoup back some of their money that they done lost in trucking. But I'm 99% sure them folks they ate really good off the trucking industry over the course of the years, and they trying to go back home and live like a king.
And if you think about it, checkmate. Because if you've acquired all of these trucks and you've done the due diligence, I know somebody right now that own 100 some odd trucks, and his homeboy own the same amount. And if they just stop right now while they up, they won. Checkmate. Because they can take their money and go back home. They ain't did nothing illegal but run a business.
And I'm talking about, bro, they were getting business loans, grants and shit. I'm like, bro, you wasn't even born here. How the hell you getting all this shit? Shit, hey, man, I just applied. Damn.
That shit blew up in their faces, though. Because y'all could have spent the same amount of money and energy on your own people that's in your own homeland, and we would have did right by that money. Even if you just would have gave it to us and we fucked it up, right? Excuse my language. But it's a saying already. If you give the money out, it's gonna go right back in the hands of the rich. So let's stimulate the economy. Y'all could at least did that. But y'all let immigrants come here, and y'all gave them all type of incentives to live here, while y'all got homeless people out on your own homeland. And let's not talk about the veterans that didn't put in work for the country. They didn't put in real work. They didn't put their lives on the line. And they get treated like shit. But you let somebody come in here, come on, man. I'll start a fire in this motherfucker for real.
Hey, bro, let me tell you about George, man. George is from Georgia, the country, Georgia. This man here, he's in the Northeast. I'm gonna say that. And he runs a box truck company in the Northeast, around New York area, bro. Tearing their ass up. Now, 4 years ago, about 4 years ago, he crossed over during the Biden administration. Now he was flexing, showing me his bank account. Homie sitting on lease about 1.8 mil.
What you mean by crossed over? What did he do? From Democrat to Republican?
He crossed over from Mexico.
Oh, crossed over. Okay.
packed his bags up, him and his wife. He lied to his wife and told his wife, we going on vacation to Cancun. And they ended up coming over in this bitch. Yeah, man, once I touch American soil, I never go back home. I said, what? I never go back. I had to tell my wife, hey, kiss everybody back home goodbye. Hey, man. I said, God damn. This motherfucker's dying to come over here and make an M in 3 years, bro. And he did it. Now he runs about 25 box trucks. Some of them, he got like 15 cold box trucks delivering meat for butchers and shit.
How y'all feel about it, man? We need y'all in the comments, man. All my truckers that's been here, we need y'all in the comments. How do y'all feel about the current state of trucking right now? We need y'all. Shit is sad, but you know, we need everybody that's truckers. How you feel?
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. They not gonna really listen to us until we get the fuck off the road. To every American citizen driver, until you park that motherfucking semi, that's when you gonna get some more money. When you park that semi, that's when you gonna get some more money. If everybody stand together as a United States American citizen, you turn in your keys and say, hey, I'm not driving no more until y'all fix the industry. Give it to the docile drivers, them B1 visa drivers. Give it to them. Let them run it and see how far they go. Until then, hang your keys up. You know? Let the foreigners run it. Let the foreigners have it for at least the rest of Trump term. Give it to them. Every American driver get off the road right now. How about that? And I know some of y'all probably like, I can't do it. Oh, what I'm gonna do and yada yada. Man, you go be a Walmart door greeter. Dollar General looking for folks right now.
Ain't nobody trying to do that shit. You go from making down there 6 figures a year to being a fucking greeter. You gonna be the worst greeter. Hey, how was your day? Man, leave me the fuck alone. That's
cussing like a motherfucker.
Cussing people out, you'll get fired, dog.
Get fired.
But all jokes aside, if we were to do that, what's the outcome gonna be? What's the outcome?
Well, they gotta listen to it because at that point we force their hand. For long, DOT gonna have all the immigrants stop and pull over and you know, you gotta think when it's nobody to take freight, who they gonna call? That's why I say all the American citizens, you stop driving and it'll force the FMCSA hand. Oh, we gotta hear them out. We gotta do what they say. Because the immigrants are tearing up the roads and they're killing people. And yeah, that's what's going on right now. But hey, like them old folks used to say back in the day, I know how to starve you, to get you to listen.
Let's end it on that note, man. I like that. That's an OG quote. Y'all heard what he said.
Yes, sir.
It's another one, y'all.
Hey, tune in next Friday. Next Friday, what week that is, bro?
That will be the 27th, I want to say, or the 26th.
Okay. Hopefully we have a nice little treat for them, you know.
I think we should come back tomorrow with Tracy, man. We'll talk about that off the air. But we should come back with Tracy. Relationship. kind of things. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I like the way that this podcast was definitely needed for the truckers, man. I think this one gonna be one of our best. I say that every week, and every week we do numbers, bro. We did 2100 easy. This week was definitely a good podcast. I need y'all to tell Truck Mafia to go ahead and get his TikTok back running because it's very pivotal that you have that under your belt. You got all that content, bro. I know how you feeling. You done built that shit up, bro. You can build it back up again. I can help you do the shit.
I'm tired, Ray. I'm tired.
Man. Hey, to the next time, y'all. We be back on Friday. Y'all might catch one tomorrow. Hell, you might catch one tonight. It's your boy 18 Willing, Truck Mafia. We out of here.